malnourished simply means that they're not getting enough nutrients to fuel the potential of their body. If you have a car and you have a gallon of gas in it, it has a 14-gallon tank, and you're only able to drive it for 20 miles versus 280, then your car is in a way malnourished. Okay? Let's take an example, vitamin D. It's essential for building and maintaining healthy bones. While most people think calcium is the primary reason, it's actually vitamin D. And so in the Journal of the American Medical Association, it showed that children who don't get enough vitamin D will not have proper bone development, will not have strong enough bones, will not grow as tall as they could be, will be more susceptible to broken bones. And so a genetic predisposition, well, what is that? We may be genetically predisposed to be 6'4". We may be genetically predisposed to not get diabetes. And yet, because of our lifestyle, we might end up 5'11", but still at the weight of somebody who's 6'4", and thus will be afflicted with diabetes. And so we can see that basic nutrition dramatically impacts our genetic potential. It can limit it, or it can enhance it. It can actually have a profound effect on the outcome of this genetic potential. Now, as we said earlier, fixed genes are one thing, but variable genes are the things that we have some control over. So the U.S. National Library website, they basically said, what does it mean to have a predisposition to a disease? And what that means is that there's a genetic variation in your DNA that says that you have a much greater risk, a much greater chance of developing something, whether it be baldness or breast cancer. Now, women who have the BRCA1 and the BRCA2, and you guys have heard that before, those are the women who might be at most risk for breast cancer. The BRCA1 means you have a slightly increased risk. The BRCA2 means that you have a dramatically increased risk. And some women have actually gone out and had double radical preventive mastectomies. You've heard of that, right? Just cut them off. Why risk getting cancer later? Well, to me, although I can't criticize that choice because it's a personal decision, what I can say is they have an alternative. Because as we stated earlier, women with elevated levels of melatonin, despite this gene expression, still will not get breast cancer. And women who do not have this gene expression, but have suppressed levels of melatonin, are more likely to get breast cancer than a woman with this gene expression who has the proper levels of melatonin. Are you hearing me? So with that as our basic example, we also know that the diet of the mother during gestation and even immediately after birth during breastfeeding can have a dramatic expression, a dramatic impact on the expression of that baby's genes. In 2 studies of breastfeeding infants involving more than 3,000 children, there was an increase in the IQ of the breastfed children of 7 points. That's rather significant. And this is only, now this is again, nature plus nurture. Not nature versus nurture, you guys. Nature plus nurture. Because if you have a gene called FADS2, then breastfeeding can have that profound impact on the IQ. But if you don't have that gene, the breastfeeding will not. That's a variable gene expression. If the gene is there and you don't breastfeed, you will not have the increase in the IQ. But if the gene is there and you do breastfeed, you will have the increase in IQ. Do you see how these variable genes are reshaping our understanding of what is possible within the human body? And these studies were done back in Duke in the 1970s. Again, we're also showing that mother's exposure to pesticides during pregnancy could raise a dramatic risk of birth defects and of developmental disorders like autism. Okay? And so intelligence can be tied directly to the amount of omega the child. But what we need to understand is that everything we do can have an impact on the epigenetic expression, to express or suppress. So the practice of epigenetics is simply creating an environment in our body that is conducive to the highest possible expression of our genetic potential. And when you study one of my courses at the David Sandoval Academy of Learning, that's a shameless plug, isn't it? I will teach you something called distal aging. Now, distal aging, where's my professors? Where's my parent? There we are. Yes. So, remember distal aging? Distal aging is something that happens to you when you're young. And then 20, 30, 40 years later can actually trigger an episode that could lead to your death. That's right. And so you find that something affected you way back then that's having a dramatic impact on your life so much later, and you never thought that it would. A minor injury, when not treated, for example, properly and rehabilitated properly, could cause a slight change in the way that you walk. Just a slight little hitch. No one will even notice. You don't even notice. But your body isn't quite in balance. And over the course of your lifetime, that slight little hitch in your step causes your right hip to erode faster than your left hip. And it becomes more exaggerated as you get older, and one day you fall and this hip breaks. Why? Not because it's weaker, but because it has a socket that's not properly in place. And the impact causes the bone to jam against the socket, and that causes the fracture. And that was all caused because when you're 8 and you sprained your ankle and your mom said you gotta rest it before you go out and play again, you said, I think it'll be okay. You know? We've all done it. That's distal aging. Okay? So they go unnoticed, and years later it has a profound effect on us. So let's take a minute to see what we put in Epi-genius kids to turn our kids' genes into geniuses to dramatically impact their lives. And remember, when we impact their lives, we're dramatically impacting their children's lives, and their children's children's lives, and the 7 generations of children that will come after them. So, you can take a look at that if you want. Take a picture if you want, but I'd rather use Bible and take it over. So remember where this all started. The first page of potentially the most important book ever written in history. Genesis 1:29. Long before epigenetics, long before ORAC, long before biochemistry or nutrition, there was Genesis 1:29. And it said, I've given you the seed-bearing fruits of the vine and grass of the field. These are to be your sustenance. And the next line is important too, because it says take dominion over the animals. It didn't say barbecue them. It said take dominion over them. Which means that when you have a chance, get your protein from a source that isn't something you have to kill. And so with that as our basis, the general basis, we want to show you our vegan kids formula. And it's answering all of that. So what do we have? We have 8 grams of organic vegan protein. Now, I'll cover that in a minute, but we also have 13 organic fruits and 7 organic vegetables. That's 20 certified organic, high potency, high epigenetic scale. On that epigenetic scale are the foods that make you really, really healthy, and the foods that are just edible versus incredible. We're putting 20 of the most incredibles into this product, along with spirulina, along with chlorella. So that's actually really, 22 of the most high potency fruits and vegetables on the planet. And that's in every single serving. But what about that protein? There's been a lot of controversy lately because I guess somebody came out and said they've tested every vegan protein on the market and they all have glyphosate. That was a dangerous statement because then they begin to question, well, if every protein that was tested had glyphosate, then maybe Purians does too. And people started literally hammering me on Facebook. Like, seriously, going after me, you've got to prove to us right this minute. I said, well, I didn't see anybody who said that Purian's product had glyphosate. just this broad statement that everyone they tested. You know what I mean? And so I'm here to show you that we don't mess around. This is Anna. We could have come out the next day and said, no, not us, and everybody would have been happy. We said, I'll tell you what, we're going to verify, we're going to get a lab report and show you. Because we want you to trust us, but we don't mind that we get to verify for you. So you look at the bottom line, no positive results have been found in the analyzed sample. That means there's no trace of virus.
Yeah, awesome.
So now that we know what's not in it, let's talk about what is. Healthy fats are extremely important for the development of young bodies. Soluble fibers. Everybody talks about fiber. You know, soluble fiber is way more important than dietary fiber because it works its way into little cracks and crevices and it pulls out toxins and it's like the lubricant of your bowel. So we put some really awesome, functional, soluble fiber in it. And we also want to make sure, remember, fat, what does that do? It's sort of like a lubricant. The soluble fiber, sort of like a lubricant. The digestive enzymes, you know what they do. So if you want your children to be regular, well, this isn't a supplement for that. It's definitely going to accomplish that. But remember those healthy fats, what they do for the brain, that fiber, what it does for the gut, those enzymes, how they eat up and take away some of that matter, that fecal matter that may not be moving through the body fast enough and can cause putrefaction. We don't want our children suffering from that. Now we have put in a significant source of vitamin A, C, D, and E, all from vegan sources, spirulina, acerola, algae, and sunflower seeds. Those are things I recognize. Yeah. And so if we're going to get our nutrients, we want to get a significant amount, but we also want to make sure we take them on a daily basis. Okay? Because the vitamin C that you get from your orange on Sunday is not still in your body on Monday. Okay? The rare exception is beta carotene, which stays in the body until you eat it. But the rest of the things, they have a limited capacity, so we want you to take this every single day. So you're going to get your protein, you're going to get your fats, you're going to get your fiber, you're going to get your beta carotene, you're going to get your vitamin C, you're going to get your D3 and your vitamin E, vitamin E for immunity, vitamin D3 for bones and for eye health, vitamin C, obviously, as we know, to help so many, I don't know if you know, but vitamin C is what makes your food digest. Without vitamin C, your body can't separate proteins from carbohydrates and break them down. And that leads to a disease called scurvy. And so this is all designed with specific purpose to get your child's body functioning at the highest level, to have it nourished at the highest level. And of course, it wouldn't be right to not put in a full serving of vitamin. You know, getting kids to swallow capsules is sometimes difficult. Having kids take multiple supplements is multiple difficulties. And so we wanted to do an all-in-one type of thing. Okay? We've got the fat, we've got the fiber, we've got the enzymes, we've got the probiotics, we have the nutrients, we have the protein, we have the green foods, we have the vegetables. Okay? Hello, Genesis 129. So on the epigenetic scale, just as we know exposure to toxins is inevitable in the world today, as sad as that is, we also include biometric to make sure that we're getting that every single day, right inside the drink. No more opening capsules, no more having to have kids swallow them if they don't like them, because it's there. And we're really excited to do this all-in-one product for kids. But guess what? It is, oh, we already did that one. Okay. Oh, we didn't, oh, I'm so sorry. So the last slide was for our protein in general, but this slide is for the kids' product. So we have the kids' product tested specifically so you know that the food you're giving your child is glyphosate free. Thank you for that voice. Now, you might have seen that this was leaked by Mama Nation. And so they sort of got the word out there sort of before we were able to, but it's all good. Now, when you go to buy fruits and vegetables in the world today, it blows my mind. When I want strawberries, they're in this plastic box. When I want potatoes, they're in like this woven bag thing. When I try to buy organic fruits and vegetables, I see that plastic is still a problem. They're all wrapped in plastic. My cucumbers are wrapped in this plastic. It's just crazy. I go to buy celery, it's in a plastic bag. My lettuce is pre-wrapped in a bag. And I try to take my own little reusable bags, and it doesn't matter because I just have to take their plastic bag off to put mine on. And so I just want to say that I'm super excited that all these fruits and all these vegetables and all this nutrition is getting delivered to your child without any plastic bags.
Woohoo!
And you know why? You know why we had to put this in a bio bag? Because we want our children to grow up in a world where they don't need to know what plastic is. I want my little girl to have a better chance to grow up in a world better than the one that I'm inheriting from some pretty greedy generation of people, to be honest with you. Some pretty self-centered people who didn't really care a lot about the environment and were more focused on profit and the advancement of our gross national product and all of that stuff. Well, it's pretty gross what we've done to ourselves in pursuit of that. Now, as you can see by the design, the trike, and then the training wheels, and then, you know, the cruiser, and then to one of those modern little scooter things that we're just riding around. This is for all ages of kids. Okay? It's for all ages of kids, right up to this one, because I'm loving it. But not everybody has kids, right? But many of you whose kids have grown up and left the house, some of you just chose not to have kids, some of you don't have kids yet, but you might have one of these.
Woo!
And if you have one of those, you might want some of this. That was supposed to be way more dramatic. We're trying to get, but if you like some of those, you might want some of this. There we go. Just like Epi-genius kids, our goal is to maximize lifespans, to maximize the quality of life, as well as the amount of time that we can spend with our children, the amount of time we can spend with man's best friend, and woman's best friend, and kid's best friend. And my dogs are just Bunny's best friend and Cat's best friend. And my dog doesn't know what breed he is. But anyway, did you know that dogs live over 25 years old in the best conditions? Did you know that some dogs have lived to be 27, 28, 29, even 35 in one instance? But that's a rare one. But the late 20s are not. And the mid 20s should be common, but they're not. In fact, the average lifespan of a dog today, 11 to 12 years.
Oh, shame.
And the quality of life over that time diminishes. Now, the main reasons why dogs are malnourished is because they're not getting the things that they need. We are controlling everything that goes in their bodies except for those few times they get into the trash. And even then, we're sort of controlling what goes in their bodies because we have it. But the bottom line is, I cannot wait to show Joint Flex. Joint Flex, as you know, is one of our products we made for humans. So many of us have been giving it to our dogs because larger breeds especially have significant problems with their joints, with their ligaments, with their tendons, with their hips, as you know. And so Joint Flex offers incredible relief. In fact, Amy and I once adopted a dog that was near death. And we changed its diet, started feeding it Purium, and when its owner came back, it did not recognize the dogs because they were running and playing and doing tug of war, and their coats were shiny, and they were jumping up and they were excited. And when she left those dogs with us, they were just beside death, missing most of their hair, huge tumors coming out of their body, all their eyes all googly and looking in all different directions. But we thought we could help them, and we did. And it was amazing. Joint Flex for those that pain, rebuilding the joints and ligaments. Chlorella shall get in and work on those tumors and those masses like the liver, fatty acid liver problems. The Biomedic to cleanse out the chemicals for the food. Who has the highest exposure on the planet? That's right, it's our dogs. Because of the food they eat, because of the grass they walk on, because of their proximity to the ground, and they're just sniffing everything all the time. Their pads are constantly touching it. So, and astaxanthin. You have no idea how potent a formula this is for rebuilding your dog. And by the way, that's Bacillus coagulans. This is the extremely potent proteolytic enzyme, not enzyme, but proteolytic affecting. In other words, the Bacillus coagulans is really great at detoxifying all the matter that might be building up in your doggy's body, helping with joint pain as well. Many of you don't know enzymes and probiotics actually help with joint pain as well. And so we know that dogs can live so much longer. We know that the food we're eating them could be killing them. So let's start with improving their dog food. I personally make my own. And by the way, I'm saving a lot of money for the stuff I was buying at the store.
Yeah.
And I might put some recipes up and some pictures. But this is real. Now, I am so motivated to get children using this product. I'm so motivated to start helping our little fur babies because we haven't been really helping them as much as we could have been up to now. We've done a lot for us. And so we decided to come up with a really powerful, just a real powerful promotion, a real powerful way to present these products. And so I got together with Amy, and we said, how are we going to make this change? The most frequent causes of dog death: cancer, cardiac failure, renal failure. In young dogs, it's literally bloating because they eat too much. Immune-mediated diseases are very common. And so we wanted to give you the tool to use. It's so easy to use. Make a little gravy, put it on their dry food. If it's wet food, put it on dry and mix it in. And you're going to see immediate and profound results in their body odor, in their digestion, their elimination, in their coat, in their energy levels, everything. You are so welcome. And so, again, is that a cute little puppy or what? So, the bottom line is we've got the chlorella, okay? We've got the super xanthan, we've got joint flex, and we've got, but either way, we've got the same products that we would be giving them separately. The same thing you did with the kids, and all in one mentality. We did this one other time before with Power Shake. We took the spirulina and the rice bran cidals and the wheatgrass, and we mixed it all together in one to make it easier. And that's what we've done for you here. But I want to bring Amy back on the stage because we've come up with a promotion that I hope that you're going